Okay, what happened to me? There I am. What's up? Y'all, happy Saturday Morning Live, Season 3, Episode 46. Loud mic. Sorry about that. Let me get all scooted up here. What's up, y'all? Oops. Yeah, it would have been nice to have been able to hit the 10K mark at the end of the year, but that's not going to happen until like spring of next year. So, shucks. Oh well. I am just glad for what I have at the moment. What's up, Newhouse? Jackson Croyce, what's going on? Locks, New York. How's it going? Y'all, a couple of y'all were on last night. Had a parade. I kind of figured I'd go live, mainly just so Kim could see it, and that's the easiest way. Whew, the front end of that car is messed up. Yeah, the only way to do it was to record it, so I recorded it twice. I don't know what's up. That's been my biggest beef with the iPhone, which is what I was recording on. It's 12 Pro Max. I know there's like a 15 already or something. And the lenses, well, there's like 8. That's that front camera actually is what role it serves. It has such a bad glare, like a light, and sheen, it does that sheen. So I may have to investigate if somebody made a clippy thing for it, to clip on and make it into a better one. Anyway, that was just a fun little whatever. And I got an email this morning. I'm drafted now. We're going to be the official live streamers for the next parade. Definitely next year, but we usually have like 2 parades a year, 2, 3 sometimes. So I've been drafted, or asked anyway, which I don't mind doing it, but I've been drafted as we're gonna do the sideline. I'm gonna reply with as long as we can wear fancy hats. Sit side by side at a table. The guy that I was with last night, Adam, is a neighborhood friend, and he runs one of the organizations, or is involved with one of the organizations. And I'm just imagining, a little table set up, and us being announcers and streaming it, but I don't know whether we're going to come across. We have to come across as like a little more professional, instead of like the other style of announcer. What do you think about that band? Anyway, so yeah, I think I've been drafted. Anyway, it is time to get assembled. We're all here. We're all ready. The pimp hat, it definitely would be part of some of them, because we have all sorts of parades that come through. That is definitely not the first, nor will it be the last. Are we ready? I think y'all are ready. Lock force assemble. The date's coming up, y'all. Beware. I'm going to be talking about this later. Not later in the broadcast, but later. I got to get a video out before the whatever day it is, 24th. If the world comes to an end for some locks. All right, yeah, let's go to that screen right there. Oh, what happened? Why are you... What? Okay. I think that worked. I hope everybody's doing well. Cut this mic back up so you can hear again. Remembered. I'm gonna have to spring for myself a new stool one day, like a gaming chair. what a bright red gaming chair up here. Oh, and we do have new lighting up the front of the shop. Let's bounce up to the front camera. We'll bounce up to the front camera. I'm gonna go over the comments real quick. And I meant to put some, it dances to music. It's like $28 through Wise. I love these. I love that company. The lights, and I've got another one. We're going to try to figure out what we're going to do with the other one. 16.2 feet. No, 16.4 feet. That's important. But it can be cut to length. I didn't cut this one to length just because I feel like it's such a waste. Even to cut a little bit off, it's like you're losing this much blinky stuff. So eventually I probably will. But where did the other camera go? It is right up there. Maybe hard to see, but it starts over there behind the tree, and got a little coil, got a little extra behind the tree. And yep, okay, we're good on the front camera. Good job, front camera. I'm gonna go over the comments here and see what we got going on. Say hey to everybody. Don't do it. Don't do it. Rune in the house as always. Gumby, Access Locks, what's going on? Hope y'all are doing well. I know it's cold up there, y'all. So the ones that were watching last night were like, ooh, it's a little too cold for that. A little too cold, but we're at the moment. We're at the D-Day, I guess you could say. It is going to get cold apparently tonight. So yeah, I was glad y'all tuned in. I mean, now it's just gonna be even more work for the old Jason. Going back over old comments, by the way. You know, I'm kind of glad Locks New York started doing his channel more, because he does more car stuff, and y'all aren't really ever gonna see me do car stuff. So yeah, he does so much car stuff that I don't do. So yeah. Cranking out them videos. So that's good for that side of it. Everybody has their place in the Lock YouTube world. Just kind of scanning over the comments. Wes and Night Owl in the house, thank you as always. We've got a lot of people out today walking around. Technically, it's still the holiday thing weekend, so technically we're still under Fonder and Unwrapped weekend. And so we might see a higher than average people coming around today. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. The reminder, as always, hit that thumbs up. It helps to pay the power bill for the Log Force Lite and for all the fun videos that we do. What's up, William Bennett? Zach, how's you going? Burnsy, what's going on? TJ, Alan Corson, welcome. Lynn, good morning to you. Anthony, I don't know if I said hey to you, but Anthony, hey. Kurt O, what's up? David, what's going on? David T. Like Mr. T. We're going to call you Mr. T. Evil Arch, good morning to you. Easy LPO, that's hard. Easy, I'm just going to say easy. Easy L, what's up? HKS, good morning to you up there up north. Y'all were just, again, talking about how it's already pretty chilly. Mr. Hooligan, thanks for being here. We're just kind of watching out the window to make sure there's no evildoers popping in on our parking. It's getting that time of day, you know. Lunchtime. Gumby, firefighter, what's going on? I already said hey to you, Gumby. Okay, here we go. Y'all got your bingo cards uploaded. That's good. Oh, God. Yeah, I'll need a whole new hat for an official streamer. That's for sure. It's an official mark-off. New hat. Oh no, the Dormacaba. I think the 900 series is going. That's because nobody knows Roman numerals. You mean I don't do Hondas? I don't do Hondas. I don't do any. I'm not doing any cars anymore for the most part, unless it's unlocking them around here, or just around like the immediate area. I'm not even interested in going and unlocking cars anymore. So. I saw somebody, who was it, posted on our Locksmith about that, and somebody was like, "What do you do Hondas? They're the easiest ones." And I was like, "Yo, bro, I don't really do auto at all, so well, that makes sense." And it is time for me to take a sip of my Mississippi cold drip, my delicious cold. Had little ice crystals forming on the surface. That's why I waited for just a minute before bringing it into the picture. But my Mississippi cold drip at mscolddrip.com has many wonderful flavors. And today I am finishing off my turtle. I've got one mocha left. I think it's perfectly. It's got. You know, once I get down to the bottom, it's going to get exciting there with the sweetened condensed milk. But it's that last little kick that you need. Absolutely delicious and available to you at a lot of places in the Southeast right now. Check your Kroger. They very well have it. Or. I don't know how many Krogers. I don't know how far widespread Krogers are. Whole Foods has them. Don't do unlocks. Okay, here's the thing. I wanted to talk about this. I don't think we have an administrative task today, so that's good. No game today, but next week we're gonna be watching traffic. Next week we'll be outside the pit because that's the Alcorn game, and that's the big one. So smothered by turtles. Oh, that would be getting smothered by turtles. It'd be exciting and weird and scary all at the same time. Tractor locks universal rekey. Actually, that's weird that you mentioned that. I had a guy come in needing a switch lock for his lawnmower thing, and I sold him. There's like the small switch key, the medium switch key, and then like the bigger tractor type keys. He bought the medium. I was like, okay. Brought it back and it was the small. So that's weird that you mentioned that. He's just like psychic. You got corroders in Arkansas. I know, but it's widespread in the southeast too a little bit. So, but anyway. Jason, have you ever sent Lockpicking Lawyer a challenge lock? You probably haven't seen that video about challenge locks. I don't do challenge locks. A long time ago, before I even got just at a few hundred subscribers, I had people wanting to send me challenge locks and do all this and that, and I was just like, yo, I'm not interested in doing that, so don't bother sending. Anyway, long story short, it became a wildly disliked and talked about amongst some of the locksmith picking crew, sport crew. Since then, my opinion has slightly changed a bit in some ways. Still the same. I don't do it as a hobby because it's irritating to me. And that would irritate me even further. It's not my thing. So that was the point of that video, which was, actually got some subscribers from it and some others not. I don't know. It's still weird. I still get comments on that video. Anyway, it's going to be, don't bother linking it. Some of the older videos, I was just like, where were we? That sidetracked me. But yeah, I don't care about them. Not my thing. Whole different style channel. This is my channel. I don't do challenge. I only do challenge. The challenging thing for me is being in the field and trying to record and having trouble with the lock, which I do have a video that I filmed recently where I, took 12 minutes to get into a freaking cheap little door lock. And there's a padlock sitting around there somewhere that I can't pick. And I should just be able to reach in with a little tool and twist it out, but I don't know. What you doing? There's another dude that just pulled up in the temporary spot, except he's kind of got his hazards on. But the title of the thing meant I'm freaking tired of being here with. And I don't sound. I'm not. Son of. There. Yeah. In case they don't show back up, that was the tail end of the Sunrise Produce truck. But it wasn't stopped out front. I don't know where we can go with that call because no, not second cam. Technically, I saw the camera flash up. You may have caught maybe a millisecond of it driving past, but that was indeed the truck. I don't know if that counts for them having to be parked out front, though. I don't know. We'll see. He's in the area, so we'll try to capture him. Mark Sunrise Produce. Knight calls it Sunrise Produce. It is, even though he didn't stop. We saw it. It counts. Okay, that's cool. It's y'all's call. Okay, where were we? The rotary pick challenge. There's sold this stuff. It's challenging. This is mentally challenging. Why would you make this crap? I mean, this stuff. Oh, so yeah, I forgot to put this money in the. The guy came back with the switch, and we switched it out. It was the key, tractor key. I'm talking about. His money was sitting right there because I knew he'd be coming back. See more challenging people and challenging locks. Yeah, that's the other half of the battle. A lot of people that are into lock sport, I imagine, may not be that great on the. You have to be customer service. There's like this whole long. I said a minute ago we were going to talk about something, and I've totally forgotten what that was. But now I'm talking about something different. But for those of you that have been locksmiths for like general locksmiths for a long time, you know that you're a freaking psychiatrist. You're emergency response. You're like psychologist and then all this other stuff. I don't know which one can prescribe. Obviously, you're not the one that can prescribe medication other than new locks. There's a whole lot of levels and kind of details that you get involved with in this that a lot of people just can't handle. So no, I said I was going to do a video on November 24th. That's going to be a whole different video. That's a whole different video. Oh, there he goes again. He just went by again. Dang it. Okay, I didn't get the he's y'all. The Sunrise Produce truck's doing drive-bys on us. Okay, he just took that corner, so that was twice. I saw it that time pretty well. Interesting. The dopehead's cutting the copper. I've been in a house. This is before the days of me having a GoPro. I mean, but I've been in houses where people were. I've had stories. I've told the stories before. But yeah, there's been several incidents of me coming up on houses. So they're trolling us. Can be doing a drive-by back and forth all day. But the November 24th thing will be a whole separate video. I'm kind of on the edge now on this Sunrise guy. I'm trying to listen so that I can get it better. Trying to help. We had the supervisor in here. One of the not supervisor, but one of the head guys come in because they come in to get the keys for the trucks all the time. That automotive we do. Just copies. And we had a discussion about it, and I almost did I tell him? I can't remember. I can't remember if I thought about telling him about it. I think I did tell him about it. So they may be trolling us. You never know. He's driving by. If you are here, driver of the Sunrise truck, please beep your horn once when you drive by. What's up, Jeff Moss? Hey Jason, what's the best way to clean a cylinder? What kind of cylinder? Like just a door like that? Yeah. I mean, Houdini. You could have. It's good. That's good to have electrical contact cleaner and Houdini. Now Houdini can act as a little bit of one. I mean, it's like what do you call it? Dielectric safe-ish. I've never had it for anything. So, yeah. If it's true, straight up. Electronics, just go electronic contact cleaner. CLC is my favorite. It's a blue can. Parts stores have it. It's more expensive than brake cleaner, but it's less harsh. Some people will say just brake cleaner, but no, don't do that. Don't do that. And Houdini, if I was just going to carry two, I'd go a can of Houdini and electronic electronic brake cleaner. I'm trying to say. And then a light puff of powdered graphite. I'm still trying to work out getting a 55-gallon drum of that stuff, but I don't want to spend that much money on it. But yeah, sometimes Flow is a great lubricant for clean locks, in my opinion. Plus, I don't like the smell. I guess I'm so used to Houdini, and it's just so greasy, and it's good. I will direct your attention right there above Nakatomi Plaza and Dumbledore. We still haven't named Dumbledore, but I'll direct your attention right there. That is gonna be Lube Off 4. And probably the finale, honestly. We don't need to go beyond that. We're like 3 years into it now. And one of those cylinders has tri-flow in it. My only regret is not leaving the damn keys for each one in there. There's only one key in there. Now I'm worried about cross-contamination. So, but at the end of that, we'll officially retire. And then eBay for the highest bid, each cylinder. Yes. Each lube off cylinder. One separate eBay auction for you. Starting bid, 99 cents. Use Deep Creep on the next series. I could do a whole new series on that and disregard some of them and bring in some that I didn't do and pit them against that, because Deep Creep has been mentioned many times. I think honestly that's a northern versus southern thing, and it may be the same not same company. I don't think they make that, but there was a whole lot of suggestions, and at that time I had spent a ridiculous amount of money for me to spend on YouTube. At the time, it was a ridiculous amount of money and time invested in lubricants, and I just got tired of it. But yes, we are going to retire that after 4. It's going to be the finale of the lube off. 4. By the time I get to it, probably 4 years, right around the 4-year mark. Later, sitting in bags in a box. It's going to be icky. Made by Seafoam. Okay, so obviously that would be probably available in many auto parts stores that carry Seafoam. I'll have to check my AutoZone. They may have it. I'll give it a shot. And the Houdini, yeah, if you're walking with a can of it, people are like, what's that smell? Luckily, I have a bad sniffer. Luckily and unluckily. Literally, the only things that I can smell are rotten milk, even slightly rotten milk. Even like some people could still do it, but like right at that borderline of like the 2 days past the expiration, and you're like, it's still good. Some people would smell it. Kim would smell it and be like, that smells good, and I'm like, open it, and from here, not even, and I'm like, no, absolutely not. And what was the other one? Rotten meat. But other than that, I can't really smell anything at all well, which has served me well in vacant houses. And masks nowadays are the most wonderful thing ever. So that helps. The masks help a little bit. They're pretty proud of a gallon of PB Blaster. I'm going to call Houdini because, their spec sheet is very vague. And I'm just going to ask them what percentage of coating of body area mass would be considered a dangerous level. Let's see what they say. Thank you for posting Gumby's channel. You can smell weed 4 cars in front of me. We smelled it last night. We couldn't figure out where the heck it was coming from, but it came in strong and there was nobody around. And it came from literally like somebody had walked by, stood in our door, puffed away for a few, and then walked off. And we were like, where in the heck did that come from? Somebody on our roof toting one or what? Rotten milk is pre-yogurt. Oh. where you can smell the growing marijuana. Some of you states, we're still like, yeah, not legal. It's not legal here. What, your new house, what are you planning to do with the Houdini? None your business until it's your business. You smell water in your bathroom, smelling a little water, how water smells. Yeah. Well, our water is mostly rusty, coffee, icky, brown when you turn it on. We don't even give our dogs. We don't even give the plants up front. These guys. It's time to jump up to the front camera again. Those guys. None of those plants are given city water. Probably why they do so well. Most of us smokers can't smell crap. Yeah, well, I get flamed by a few people on here and called out for being a smoker, but yes, I smoke, whatever. I've quit several times and started back several times, and will quit again in the future. And probably will start back again. Here we go.
Working too hard, man.
Hey.
What's going on?
Not much.
You working too hard, man.
Yep.
I need you one more time.
Okay.
I got everything else. Got to go finish for Mr. Pizza over here.
Yeah.
In about an hour and a half.
Okay.
Now this. I got the rest of my stuff.
Nah, I can't let you keep doing that, man. So I'm sorry. That was kind of like a one-time thing.
Okay.
All right. No, that's getting weird. All right. Notate time check. What time is it? 11:32 a.m. Please check. What GoPro highlight. That's what it is. GoPro highlight review and send a couple of people. Yeesh. Yeah, at first the story was convincing with a ladder, but I don't know what's going on with him. Something's weird. I'm wondering if he is not on the straight up. Can you believe that? Somebody not being on the straight up? You just quit smoking like 10 minutes ago. Oh, going back to the water. Yeah, we when we get a water advisory every. Okay, Marilyn. I hope you see that 15-minute sign you're parked in front of, because it says 15 minutes, and there's two of you. Let's see what you're gonna do. You're gonna go across the street. Another timestamp. This may have been. Did we talk about a Maryland one last week? These may be regulars. Maybe they are just doing a 15-minute thing. Anyway. Pandering people present potential problems. Yeah. You did Coulter. You're $12 a pack. Oh yeah, I definitely would be on the quitting side then. I mean, there's six a pack here, so, but they creep up. They keep on going up and up and up. So I know, bad for you. Bad. We all have our vices, right? I also drink too much more coffee, so when are we going to jump me on that? Okay. Oh, come on now. Are we a good human today? Are we a good human today? Don't know. Reading the sign now. Oh yeah. I'll show you what Kim got me. Nice little trinket. Apparently bronze is she is definitely going behind her car to walk down the street. Okay, hold up. I want to see where she's going. That's a cookie. That's a cookie one. That's a cookie run. Cookie run. Bronze is the 19th anniversary thing. 6,935 days. Of course, I'm gonna have to fix this part. Like, it's a jump ring. If you're familiar with jewelry at all, that's a ring that you squeeze together, which means it can be yanked apart. And a nice one of those nice little flat key rings, flat sided. Regular key rings have kind of rounded sides. So these are like the designer key rings. But that, between that and that, is going to get switched out because I actually have some bronze colored oval split rings that are extremely difficult to install. But thanks again, babe, for that if you're here. Or if you see, oh no, shoop. That's what that meant. I don't know if you can even see that. I think I had it hanging the other way. Hold on. Work. We've got a toolbox duty to go do. We before the stream started, I was cleaning the front counter again, because of the whole holiday stuff. And also kind of organizing my tools over there. So I thought, bakery. I thought to myself, we do have an unboxing. You know what? We can do it. Okay, here we go. We got 3 choices, all of which should be done during the next 45 minutes. We've got an unboxing that I didn't get to unbox yesterday. It's already been opened. Kim dug in it. We have what to do with the Wise lights. We can go ahead and talk about that right now. So that's it, going back to that, 16.4 feet. If I go over to the wall, I'm going to run over to the wall without my mobile microphone on. But this, right, okay, this is a 4x8 sheet of whatever the hell you call that stuff. Pegboard. Beep, beep, beep. Installed by this person. Replaced. It's always been there, but I pulled all the old out and put in there. And then this was this way, all the way to the wall, and then down is another 4x8. So, by all intents and purposes, that is 8x8, right? On the other side is 4x8, and then about a 3x8. So that would be 8, and then 8. No, this side. Strip lighting here, and then across the top. What you think about that? That might be pretty cool. However, in my natural sitting position, that means a light would be coming straight up from pretty much where I sit right here over my head and across. If it was on the exposed side, I don't think I'm going to like that. Now, I thought about putting it behind it because I do have a gap. You always gap pegboard. If you don't gap pegboard, you do it wrong. You're not doing it right. Gapping, there's pegboard spacers, which are basically just nylon spacers that stand it off. That way, instead of having being a 2x4 behind it where you couldn't hook a peg hook through, it has a standoff. So there is a gap that I could utilize because that's pretty thin strip light. It'd be kind of a pain in the, what to do it. But if I put it right behind the edge along the holes, it would glow out through the holes, but they may not space evenly either through the holes. So it would actually, you wouldn't see the strip then, but you would see some of it glowing. I don't know. It wouldn't do much for the streams unless I was nighttime streaming, or if I had a way to dim these fluorescent lights, which we were talking about. It would have been nice last night and the night before. What do you think about that? Strip on there. Or my other choice was we were just going to use it at the TV at the house to put a cool backlight on the TV, which will not be 16 foot, so I'll have to trim quite a bit of it probably. So that's just, I don't know. I've got a spare. I can use it here, or I can go use it for the back of our TV, which is just so bougie. It's so bougie. It might look cool for us, but I'd love to find a better use for it up here somewhere. I could also use it to carry on the strip from the door up and then around and then down, go all the way around the window. Would be another option. There's enough to do that, so I could go all the way around the window. I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments. Tell me what you think in the comments. I may not see it immediately, but these wise ones are pretty neat. The shadow of lighting could be annoying if you're hard. Yeah, and it may throw a glare back there. Strip on top pointed down at the keys. That would be, you mean going all the way across? Because that would be 8. That would be 16.4 feet if we weren't right along the top of that beam right there. Like starting there and going all the way across. Put one strip above the key machines. Well, it dances to music. I think that would get a little irritating. Enhance the ambiance. Strip on top point down. Nipex. Which Nipex are you talking about? I'm about to probably make some people mad about the Nipex. Twin grips. Somebody was just pulling up when I did that too, and they backed out quickly. Hold on. Marshalling my inner force. Anyway, when I go back over the comments, I'll see what y'all think about that. I don't know about that behind me. The key sections by color. Hey, Kevin, what's up? Can you imagine Plinko with fancy LED lights? Oh my gosh, you're right. I didn't even think about the Plinkio part of it. That almost is necessary to spend the $28. I may have to run by a couple more of those because once they're off the shelves at Home Depot, like they're probably gone for the rest of the season. So back to Brandon for me. Oh, I did a video driving home from the Brandon Home Depot after having visited Northeast Jackson and Madison, just bitching about the 3 styles of what I encountered trying to get those lights. It was like a 5-minute just driving video, which I still got. I don't know if I'll ever release it, but no, that's fine. I know you're closer, but Northeast Jackson was supposed to have them. They're all supposed to have them, and I actually have to go back to Northeast Jackson Monday anyway, so I'm gonna look there. But I don't even doing another one here. I'll have plenty. Even if I go around the window and do that, if I wanted another one, I could get one there. But put it up there and do the front window. But the separating it by LEDs, that's an idea. The hardest fucking way to do that, but that would lead. One thing would lead to another there, because I have been considering redoing the board. and doing some kind of back mural thing. Not mural, but some kind of other than white. But I don't know how to implement that. I'm thinking about getting an artist involved with that. Next time he's in town, I'm going to be like, come here. Because he's good at that kind of weird ass shit. Josh Haley. I want to do something backlit. Obviously, I couldn't do like some kind of weirdo mural because that'd be way too distracting. But having lighting around it like that would be a good idea, but that's not something I would even endeavor to do until it was to the point where Wise had them in stock and I could just order them. And also, I don't want to be greedy. If other people want to buy those lights, that's cool too. So I think 2 right now is good. And then by the time I want another one or to do that, which is a great idea, because we won't be doing another Plinkio game until the next part of the year. Who knows? Who knows? We may coincide redoing that as like a early part of the year task to do. And a lot of that, you know what a lot of that has to do with? Just they're stalking us, y'all. Keep an eye on that. Why is my camera not charging is what I want to know. We may lose the secondary cam because I just went up there and it said not charging, which is weird. I don't know. I'll keep an eye on these sketchy guys. I'm going to take a sip of my cold drip while y'all are keeping an eye on the sketchy Sunrise truck. you can mark. Yeah, that's funny. I wonder what the heck he's been doing. That would trip me out if he literally walked over here and like waved in the window. Okay, he's getting out. Y'all hold on. Okay, now he's just going to unload. He did not honk his horn. You're right. You're right. He didn't do it. If he was watching live, he would know. Oh, okay. Easy. I see that, but we didn't see that. Nobody saw that. A huge portrait, a huge sticker of Jason Reeves. That's great. Would be hilarious. Oh, I still got to do a better Jason whiteboards one. That's need that sticker. Just hadn't come up with a good one. I've been trying to grow my beard all scruffy out, which I shaved this morning for you guys. May not look like it, but I was really scruffy, which I kind of wanted to get, but I don't know. Got to get a little scruffy to do. Oh, and I don't have my my lab coat today. My lab coat is getting an addition to it, so I don't have it. Unfortunately, sad. So we can't do any Jason whiteboards today. It just isn't gonna feel right ever again if I whiteboard without my lab coat on. We can go back up to that front. Oh, you know what I need? Hold up. We may have to do this real quick. I'm going to jump up here to the front camera and switch over to the mobile mic. Let me go back over the comments in case I missed something. Peter, stop revealing things to the world. But yeah, little old ladies get humor by it. Greenwich is so much of an institution. They have a phrase, Greenwich. That's what we call it. It's Greenwich. Yes, he's definitely old school up there. Oh, speaking of our Reddit locksmithing, I got downvoted to hell and back just because recently because of a comment I made about, I can't freaking remember. It was stupid, and it was like, I guess I pissed off a bunch of people that pick locks or whatever, but I was just like, and I had been pondering just not even being on there anymore. And between that and a few afterwards reading some of the latest comments, I've got tough skin from being on YouTube here for so long and dealing with comments, but and most of them humor me. But after reading a lot of that, I think I'm one of those people that have come to the conclusion, and I'm finally understanding literally what Reddit is all about. Not just our locksmithing, but just the whole Reddit thing. So now I'm like on the EDC and the tools and the home improvement channel, just in case somebody needs help with the door lock. But I've read through both lockpicking, like locksmith oriented questions on lockpicking, and then the locksmith channel, and then would notice two people's names answering, and I just was like, that's it. I'm not even gonna bother with that anymore. Oh God. It makes me feel dumb sometimes. I know some of y'all are on Reddit, and I know people are new and don't know certain things. But some people who profess to know certain things or act like they think they know certain things, and back in my day, we didn't have no damn Reddit to go to ask a dumb question. We just figured the shit out ourselves. And people just need to know how to do that again, and they don't. That's all I gotta say. What size shirts do I wear? This one is a extra large. It's a little big. I've always liked extra large. Oh my God, I can't see that. What does that say, y'all? What's that say? I can't see it. It's like, y'all probably can't see that either. Hold on, what's that say? Is that extra large? It's a little big, but it's also long. I like long because of concealed carry in the back, small in the back. So I like longer shirts. So it's got to be like extra large is sometimes too poofy this way, but larges on some brands are too tight. I don't like tight shirts. I like loose, baggy shirts because I've got both gear, So extra large for the most part, in case you want to know. I still got to run that poll. We are going to have a run of Lock 4 shirts. Speaking of Lock 4, just kids an idiot. Extra large, thank you. Yeah, but this one is from Shaney across the street, and I told him I wanted to make sure it was longer. So, but some of them are so long it's almost like a dress. I don't know. As long as when I bend over, I don't want people to see a clip. It says wash in warm water. Remove before washing. No, it's not just Chinsky, okay? That's not that Chinsky. Everybody wants me to do a Chinsky reenactment or something, and I do have. See, this timing is okay with me. The timing of this is okay with me because I do have the timing of 3 things. It's like the cosmos is coming together, y'all. Right? This is such a whiteboard moment. The cosmos is coming together, y'all. You've got me already hating it. Ridiculous people downvoting you for like literally answering a question and saying get a brain, and then over here you've got YouTube removing the dislike button, and it is a perfect storm for me to be able to release a few videos that I've been planning for a while. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. button up or I very rarely. I don't like button up. T-shirts are my thing. I'm a professional T-shirt wearer. I know it's like uncool, or whatever, business oriented, but we're in the South. We're a lot more relaxed with how things are done. Literally, almost all contractors will wear T-shirts and stuff like that. So, T-shirts, button-ups very rarely. Like that last Saturday live, I was dressed up for Halloween, but being spiffy. But yeah, I just don't like button-up shirts. They don't. I feel like you got to tuck them in, and when I tuck them in and they kind of balloon out around the middle because I bend over and stretch so much, and then they get kind of ballooned out. I can't wear them like that. I don't know. Polo. Professional T-shirt wearer. Use a belt to hold on my pants, not reflect the logs. Imagine if Chinsky and Belmont had a cat. Okay, so yeah, bro's been like, how is he not getting flagged? He had like 1,000 subscribers added to his account and hundreds of likes on videos, which is so obviously paid, you know, somebody's okay, Maryland did not read the 15-minute sign. I just noticed, and Maryland almost got backed up too. That would have served Maryland right. So he's got like 1,100 subscribers now, and he's getting hundreds of likes on a video, which would not happen naturally with the amount of subscribers. It's obviously bots that some Japanese hack farm, no offense to Japan, no offense to Japan, but some, you know, China or whatever overseas phone bank is using to inflate the channel. And YouTube probably needs to look into that and see, because they're supposed to be removing bot and fake accounts. So I don't know. I checked on it recently for some. So his name came up, and then I was like, oh, let me see what this Donay is up to. And now he's got a bunch of artificial. That's like bans for getting your account, no matter whether or not he paid for them or not. But like having a bunch of like paid accounts, I think is banned, is grounds for being like, you know, banned or whatever. Hey,
you want to park there for 5 minutes? I'll be out in 1 second.
Yeah, no problem. Zach, don't worry about it. It's better that way. It's just this weirdo dude that I don't know what's going on, but it's not worth talking about. So that he can have his world. I don't know. Everybody can have their own YouTube channel, doing whatever they want and say whatever they want for the most part. But when you go with the, if you can get in trouble. I don't care enough about him to report him, but somebody, that's just weird. It's just weird how that channel's going. T-shirts give you the freedom to move with small parts. I mean, already we have to layer like T-shirts and then long sleeve T-shirt type T-shirts. So there's no way. It's literally bots that do that. Anyway, did I miss any important comments? Never went on Reddit. Sounds bad. Was that the sunrise guy? I don't think so. No, that was a car. Reddit, Discord, or callbacks to the... What's up, Dusty? Callbacks to the BBS servers, AO chat rooms. Oh, God. I spent so much time in AOL chat rooms. AOL chat rooms. Oh, man. Had that file folder full of sound clips. What was it? Remember you had these little way to put in, what was it? Was it sound clips? And you downloaded them. Can't remember what it was, but Jeremy just put up a couple of new videos. Ooh, I have to check that out. I have to check that out this weekend. I gotta put in my Wise thing this weekend. So every time I go up by it, I'll walk by it, I'm like, it's only like 15 feet in the air, but that's still 15 feet in the air. I can stand on top of my 8-foot ladder, but where it is kind of angled, you know. So I'm just gonna pull out my A-frame style ladder and 13, 14 feet up, something like that. It's just enough to like make you hurt for 3 years because you dislocate your shoulder if you fell on the ground. So Napster, I love Napster too. I think we are. Sound clips and the animated. Well, it wasn't animated GIFs though, was it? I don't think they were. I think they had a special little thing for that. NudieSprinter.net. Why do people come on and get negative? Literally called Discord. I've never gotten into the Discord thing. Need a video. Jason, it will be recorded. If I get on a ladder, it'll be recorded just for posterity's sake. Just to show that I was trying to attempt it safely as possible to the insurance company. I still have to figure out the outdoor Wise cam. It's just sitting there doing nothing. Those outdoor Wise cams are not like the interior ones where literally you can scroll back and find what you want. Unless it's actively recording, which drains the battery way quick. I don't know why they went that route, because there's space to put an SD card in it and in the thing, but even if you put an SD card in the camera, which if somebody just pulls the camera off and takes off with it, you'd still get the event video, so you'd see them doing it, but it would have the SD card in it. Thank you for turning your truck off, Sunrise. Sunrise is still outside. He just turned it off. Did it auto cut off, or is he in the driver's seat? He's watching. What's up, Sunrise? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Make sure and hit that thumbs up button. But yeah, it would be just enough of a fall for me to be sore for 3 years. Well, it says 14 days free rolling cloud. OSHA, no, like, I didn't say that I stood on top of a ladder at all. I would never do something like that. Check out the Nebo Micro keychain light when you get a chance. Everybody, well, see, that's the thing, you know. I saw some comments. That's why I also want people to post what they like, because some that I've never thought about, you know. And when I see more Nebo comments, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna check out that Nebo brand. That may be pretty cool. So, it's pretty cool. I'll have to check them out. It's getting a little chilly in here right now. Oh, I can take this. No, I can't take that off. I already took that off. Oh, I need to turn that off, though. Yeah. Please sponsor the channel. Let's go peek out there. What's going on? Wish my cameras worked. Okay, let me try these buttons again. Yeah, that button did work. Does it? Does work. It's amazing. See? Told you he was still out there. While we're there, let us do something. I'm gonna go ahead and switch. Nope, I'm not gonna switch yet. I'll be right back though. Keep an eye on him. He's in the truck. You can't see past the snowflake, it looks like, but keep an eye on that guy. Hold on. I gotta mute for just a second. Okay, I'm back. Whew. He started up his truck. Gotta grab the mobile comments and move them up front. Okay, so got done doing that. Take me another sip of cold drip real quick. Hey, it's a little bit longer than 5 minutes, but I'll let it go, bro. Take my finals. This is that woo part. Bye, cold drip. Hold on, everybody, wait. Bye. Bye, cold drip. See ya. If you pet honk. Okay. Don't honk. Be that way. I gotta find out if that's the same guy and have a chat with him. Okay, there's the girls that, ladies, from Maryland. 15 minutes is not 45 minutes. Thank you for respecting the pickup and drop off spot. Appreciate that, gals. Y'all have a great day. Y'all ready for an unboxing? Oh, it's an irritating one too. It is. Don't ask, you'll see why. You'll see why here in just a second. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot the important part. Ooh, Okay. Mic switch coming up in 3, 2. One 1.75. Mic switch successful, looks like on my end. Let's check and see if we stayed at 200%. It stayed at 200%. You were beautiful. You're beautiful. All we need is now getting the 3 a.m. zoomies. That's right. Woohoo! I still got Kim's special coffee with me though. See your ass. I missed her ass. See your ass. Pop Skippity, what's up? Tad low. That's as loud as this one goes. So let me maybe readjust it to a different area on my chestal area. I'll put it like right there. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. What's up, cable guy? What's up, Pouncer? Unless I literally talk down at it like that, or maybe bring it up, but oh, right there. That's always been the problem with this mic is where it's placed, and when I'm speaking forward, the mic's down here. Literally, I feel like if I had one of those old style operator boom mics, that's literally why those sounded better, because the mic's literally, you know, my voice is going here and it's right here, so I could be one of those Borgs and wear one of the over the ear. I don't know. Anyway, back up front. Unboxing. Oh, I'm on this camera still. Oh. What's up, Jeff Hudgens? Needs a one wheel and take us on a field trip. Or did a one wheel go by? Did that dude on the one wheel go by? I saw him in Bellhaven. That's the area just over neighborhood, old neighborhood. I saw him going up the street in Bellhaven, and he was going up a big hill. There's a giant black cat behind me right now. That is not a black cat. I don't see a black cat. Oh, unboxing. Here we go. Let's go ahead and move up front. I think he's just dropping the ladies off. God, I told y'all there was going to be a lot of walk-through traffic today, too. Did I start SE Lock and Key as us, but this was it was another name before us. It's been here close to 40 years, right around 40 years it's been a locksmith. We're the third generation. Micro body cam, yeah. That's kind of irritating. I just got the, because you have a GoPro, I'll let you know. I ordered those snap mounts. You may have seen advertisements for them, where you can clip it through your shirt. Unless you're wearing heavy clothing, they're not that great. They're kind of good. They're kind of not good. I think you missed the Halloween discount. So yeah, sometimes they have the Halloween discount. Okay, let's go ahead and move up front. We got to get this unboxed and taken care of. And I believe that counts as something. Welcome back, Carson. Carson's been getting a little bit of use for the last few days. And it's kind of chilly, but I don't want to close the door. I don't want to close the door quite yet. We have a fun little surprise in here, and it's a surprise that was a little bit irritating to me. Carson. See ya, Andy. Thanks for being here. Let's see what we got. And shredded invoices, which technically isn't a square, but not only do we have shredded invoices, right? We have, no, auto. Why are you going into manual mode? We have an absolute beast of shredded invoices. And I went yesterday to pick this up. All right, we need a close-up on this. I think that counts as something too. No. Okay, right there. I was like, Kim was like, I need to get the quick set out because there was a bad batch. We've got a bad batch of quick set blanks, and hopefully this isn't of the same one. So Kim reached in, right, and got out a handful and was making keys with them, and I was like, I'm not going to do an unboxing video anyway, even though there's a wonderful amount of shredded invoices. So I went and I picked it up. And that happened. Yep, all of them are right there. So, thanks to that, I have a bunch of 250 quick set keys right there. All right, what else we got here? This is special to me, y'all. This is exciting. This is really exciting. Okay, and that's why I didn't unbox this, because the see what happened here? We have some kind of something that happened right there to cause that to bend. That doesn't happen very often, but October 21. Okay, so that would be just a few weeks ago. They admitted that they had a bad run of Kwikset where they weren't going in some defiant locks. However, I will note that I've run across some defiant locks where not even bad batches, what they said was a bad batch, where the keys were really tight in them. So, I don't know. But, yep, what I want to see is this person backing out of my spot. Which Ilco barrel keys I got. I special ordered a bunch of them. Get off. Clutch entrance C300. Just regular entrance lock. Sold a couple, so I added a couple. I usually keep 3 or 4 of these in stock in the non-clutch. So I sold 2 of my clutches, so I reordered those, obviously. And I've already got 3 of these in the truck, and I wanted to go ahead, because I got to put maybe 1 or 2 more on Monday or Tuesday whenever I get around to it. Just another door cheap aluminum door and a bunch of Kwikset keys. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way. There's always one. Was that 250, y'all? Did you count? Anybody count? Did y'all check that? And these are getting more expensive. Go. I'm excited about this. Well, GTI chip. Oh, they went back to glass. Would you freaking make up your mind? Oh my God. Same company, same product number. We have gone back and forth from glass to plastic, triangular, hexagonal, I don't know, whatever you call that, weirdo 2, 3. Technically it's a pentagram, but it's a strange shape. But now glass again? Are we doing this again? I do have to get a new cloner one day. Oh, we're doing these one at a time. Ooh, expensive ass. Yale GMK. This is the Y4. That's, you know, Y4 keyway, but nickel silver. Look at this beauty. Oh. These are expensive MFers. And once it, I always want. And once again, this is because we have customers that come in with Y4s. We don't know what actual keyway it is. It is a master keyway, so people are like, never use the Y4, but when somebody brings in a Y4, guess what? You have to use a Y4. So we give them a better option if it's a heavy use key. Next. Oh, this one came in. Let's we gotta get scissors for this, don't we? Jason, you're missing a functional component of the unboxing with scissors. Oh. Oh. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah. Don't drop these, Jason. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I should have a lid out here to put all these in. Next. Oh, these are boring. Special order from Ilco has half come in. They have sent half of what I've ordered. So that means I'm only half broke at the moment. No, no, no. Don't you, where are you going? These aren't as expensive. And these are normally stocked. That is the 5B, I believe. 23B for very small. That is, that's normally stocked anyway, but since I was special ordering through Ilco, I was like, just add all of this on there. Oh, oh. Okay, what's the next one? What's the next one? This is so much fun. Because I don't know which ones came in. I mean, I ordered like, oh God, a huge amount of money's worth of these blanks. And this is just, as they decide to make them, they send them. And I'll get another huge batch one day, more than likely. Why aren't we attached together? Okay, I see why we're attached together. These are the important ones I'm glad they got, and also more of a common one. So I'm glad because this is probably one of my most picked designs for antique keys. Oh, just don't do that. Wait, isn't that a song? Just don't do that. That's a Meatloaf song, isn't it? Don't fall. Oh. Hello, loud motorcycle. Beautiful. And the more popular design, which is why I have 10 of them. All right, next, got a couple more. Ooh, I call these the coin. And these are actually one of the smaller barrel, sorry, my bad. This is the smaller version. The previous two that I showed are the larger diameter. They got a little bit bigger blade, but I call that the coin. Pretty neat little design, used typically for chests and such. And lastly, the last one. Ow, those are boring. They're all 5Bs, bit keys. Oh, hey. Boring, but pretty much, I like the 1Bs better. The 5Bs always have to be cut down. The blade's always too wide on that. So it almost always has to be cut down. However, sometimes they just work better. I don't know what it is, but there we go. That little bit of that little bit of order set me back a few dollars. Lastly, I want to check out how my toolbox thing's going. Check that out. Go back to the comments. No, come on. There's this point right there. Where are we? How is this working out for me, Jason? It's heavy again. I brought it in because I need to charge my batteries. Do I need to charge my batteries? Well, but I'm going to top it off anyway while it's in here. Oh, and I wanted to show y'all. Y'all remind me when I go back up to the comments up front to show you the charger. We talked about it like a week ago. I was like, I waited a month for it, and These both are charged, but it wouldn't hurt to top them off, especially since cold weather's coming tonight, which actually may be kind of stupid. I might as well just wait to charge them Monday morning. But if we just peek over in it, I'm not going to take everything out here, but I also brought this in because I had a quick set replacement the other day, and a couple of these things need to not be in here, so we're just going to go zoom in over here. Zoom in over here, take a quick little peek into my little toolboxy. My little toolboxy. Telephoto. And in the very back corner of my toolbox. No, just kidding. You can't zoom out on telephoto, can you? So that's kind of how that's kind of how I've been rolling with it. Like that. Chisels, I'm missing a couple I got up there. I got to sharpen some chisels. One of the lights, the Duracell, that'll probably be featured in the future headlamp video once Kim forgets about how much money I spent on the other flashlights. So this is going to go away. But, you know, you pretty much have seen everything in the other videos. Strike plate kit right there. With all the screws, This, I haven't found a use for that other empty one yet, but kind of got just different oddball bits that I might need. Oh, look at you. Did you see that? Did you see that? That was trying to be like, bloom. The day this goes bloom is the day I'm going to stop using it. That's why I hadn't used that other one yet, because I'm kind of sketched out about it. And a couple of different bit kits, pry bar down there, and this guy, which of course, we still got a video coming on it. That's the old 5, the long red quickset jig. It is pretty much staying in there now, just because I get so irritated about having to go back out to get the dang thing when I've got a misaligned hole or something. But I will say, out of the testing I've done so far with the plastic crap that's available nowadays, I feel really bad. I saw that they did that blue mold one for a CLK. Still is not ever going to touch anything like this built. Just really wants me to make a factory and make my own version. Not quite like this, but or Quickset start making them again just like this. I know y'all have the tooling, just don't be cheap about it. Make them like you used to and sell them for $150 or something like that. I don't know, that just irritates the heck out of me that y'all have to, anybody that has to go buy a jig has to deal with that kind of crap they're pushing off nowadays. I don't see how you do it. I guess you're just used to it, but I don't see how some of y'all do it with some of those cheap plastic jobs that don't even clamp on the door. They literally clamp on the door only because of the screws in the strike. How do you do metal doors? That means you gotta prep your metal door screw holes first. That's frustrating to me. Manufacturers suck, y'all. All right, come on, mobile comments. Actually, while I'm back here, I need to turn off my camera so people can't be spying all up on me. Was there anything else we were going to do up here? I know I said, oh yeah, the charger. I remember that. And where is that charger? Don't know. We'll have to go find it. Come with me. We'll go find it. I mean, why is all this crap on the floor? Jesus. I mean, he didn't have nothing to do with it, but what the heck? What the heck? Watch that. Watch that. Let me go stick my batteries. Stick that. Oh, let me get the scissors. I don't want to leave a dangerous object up here. Kids and stuff. Would be bad. Okay, hey. All right. little short mobile comment section there. And we'll switch back to this cam. Hey, let me go plug these in. One of them turned green, the other one's red, so the other one did need a little bit of a charge. And another thing is my electrical bag. I've got to remember to take my electrical bag home. Oh, charger. What did I do with it? Did I even bring it in to show y'all? I could have swore I brought it in. Oh, I did bring it in. What's this? There's crap on the floor. Check this guy out. This is the tack light. Cheap axe. I said axe. Cheap jumper kit. It's got these little battery jumper cable things in there. I told y'all I was getting this and never showed it off. Look at this. Heckin' yeah. It's huge. Be like, do you need a charger for your phone, Kim? Here you go. It's got a little battery thing for the battery jumpers and USB and a flashlight that does different stuff. Okay, got full charge. Boop. I'm gonna put it on charge though anyway, just to top it off. Oh yeah, there we go. Boop. Ooh, can you see that? Oh, red flashy light. I guess an emergency. Put it behind your car, and then they got the bright light right there. Just to like lean it up against if you're having to change the tire, and then there's a flashlight up here, but I don't know how to activate it. I guess that's a flashlight. I think I turned it off. I can't get the flashlight to activate. Hey.
Did you get my email?
I did.
Don't you think we should make that formal next year?
Yeah, we can do that.
I think like set you guys up on a little thing. And,
while you're here, I don't need that. I've still got the other one.
You know, and they're fixed now.
Oh, well, you need that to be able to get in.
Yeah.
I mean, I can give you the other one back, but if you...
I've got like
I'm gonna
12 of them.
Oh, okay.
We're good. No, we had to move down, and that kind of was the key. I could actually...
It was kind of hard doing that on a step ladder. Even for me, I was just like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah,
but
and add some high heels to that.
I was going to send an email back saying that's totally fine, only if we can wear fancy hats when we're doing it.
I think so. I mean,
we'll get a table and we'll have like microphones because I've already got the streaming stuff anyway.
So your homework is to watch like the Macy's and parade and practice up, learn how to do the commentary. So.
Yeah, maybe we'll do one in the spring and we can practice on it. And But it was a good turnout last night. Well, I mean, it was. A lot of people didn't know about it. That's all the billboard you had on Lakeland. So.
You know, it's just it's kind of
selective.
like it doesn't matter.
It's selective. It's like blinders. It's like you get the email all the time, but you never you never go through and read the email.
Yeah.
So you all of a sudden don't realize something was going on. But,
I know. And as I told them.
What happened to the dinosaur?
I don't know.
Where is the holiday? Did the holiday dinosaur get extinct before?
He was supposed to be, he was supposed to be 601 Studio.
Oh, and they just didn't pull it off.
Bring him. He told me he was going to bring it, and I thought, okay, people are going to love that, and then he just didn't.
Okay, well, we were wondering about that.
I mean, it was. There were long laps where nothing happened, but it was just all about having a good time.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
fun
so,
thing.
Well, I was so glad you videoed it, and I'm going to put a link to it in the next newsletter. So.
Yeah, on the Facebook page, on our business page. Because
I
had a live stream going at once, and I had the GoPro recording it, and the live stream version, the lights mess up kind of everything because so many different lights, but the GoPro did great during it, so we can I can do any of that and set it up at any time.
Cool.
So
Okay.
sounds good. Only if I'll have to get a new special hat for that.
And it's so funny. It's like we can't get JPD to come for crime stuff, but for a parade, I think we had the entire police force here.
I think so. It seemed like
I
it.
mean, the chief was here.
The
I mean,
chief
he
was up
kept
and
making
down.
rounds.
Yeah. He needs new brakes on his little golf cart, though. I yelled at him once, "Get new brakes! Get that tail light fixed, dang it!" But it was fun.
Good.
And yeah, we'll get together on that whenever
Okay,
whenever the
you're
next.
to plan it, but as I watched it, it's like we've got to make this. We've got to formalize this. So.
Yeah, we can stream it on the pages, any of the pages. We can set it up to stream to multiple.
Sure.
Like you can go to Instagram and all this other stuff. So yeah.
I love it.
And by then, no telling what'll be out. That'll be the newest, coolest thing.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
But.
Good. Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
Okay, sounds good. I need to run to Barrel House and pay
Oh.
for a dinner, so
You're
I'm
fine.
gonna be in your place.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Did I turn this thing off? She's the Fondren lady, the lady that's in charge of the area. Well, in charge of an organization that does things in the area. What y'all talking about? Cat magnets? Magnets only up. The whole magnet. I'm going back on some of the comments, and I just noticed the magnet simplex. So that's one of my pet peeves, right? The whole thing. Did not turn the thing off. Oh, I can switch over to this mic. Okay, let's go back to that microphone. The whole thing with the magnet thing has always been one of my. Still looks like a black cat behind me. Is I forgot my short comment section. Is one of those, man, what do you call that nowadays? What am I trying to come up with here? What word am I trying to say, y'all? Somebody be a dictionary. Not commonplace, but commonplace. So, in other words, I don't know how to describe this correctly at all. I guess it would be sort of like me saying, "What's up, y'all?" or LPL signing off the way he does, or saying, in case it's a fluke. Not comment. Hey,
Jason.
how are you?
All right.
What can we help you with?
We got a deadbolt said, well, you can unscrew that thing and then it'll just fit in there.
Yeah.
But
So
do you carry the washers or?
Mhm.
So you could replace the lock.
If it needed to be replaced, I could replace it. But is it just round on both sides? Or
Yeah.
it doesn't have a funny shape on the outside like a fancy?
No, it's a cone covering. It's a kind of cone shaped covering.
Yeah.
And like I say, it's probably 50 years old.
So in that case,
Yeah.
you could just switch it out. But if you already have one and you're going to put it on, just look on the inside plate. Just grab something,
Yeah.
grab it right at the bottom, and you can tell that there's like this little thin brass plate that's there, and then you just pop it the rest of the way off, and their screws are right there. It's more than likely why you can't see any screws.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that striker plate doesn't need to be realigned and all that
Well,
stuff.
yeah, it probably may need to be reinforced and
So
all
I
that.
think maybe I just need to set you up, come out there, really.
You want to call and do that, or do you want to do it now?
When's a good day for you?
Boy.
All right, appreciate it, Jason.
All righty, have a good one.
Okay, you too.
Ooh, not that screen. That was the wrong button, Jason. What the heck's wrong with you? Alright, sorry about the temporary mute. Had to schedule stuff. The camera over there is wonky. It's bonkers. I'm gonna catch up on the comments. I hear somebody outside doing some stuff. That was definitely long-winded. I have to do the meow game with a customer on a live. Funnily enough, yesterday I had a job and I was trying to do a little bit of getting back into on the field, since Locks New York has shown me up here with the field videos. So I'm like trying to do that, but also having multiple other things going on. So but funnily enough, in that video I was like, I'm on the way. I can't spoil the video in case I ever release it, but I was like, I'm on the way and I'm gonna go do this. Sure enough, it was that. So we have Wiser everywhere here. I mean, it's a non. In fact, yesterday got scheduled 2 Wiser pop out knob, 2 replacements there. So that's going to be probably Wiser Monday and Tuesday fully for me. Sometimes I use LSDA, sometimes I use Wiser, which is quickset. But the difference is the Wiser has the 1 5/8" hole guard ring, and quickset doesn't. So Wiser's much better. So I usually replace quickset with Wiser brand deadbolts. Also, it helps that I have a local Wiser distributor. So he's been all over the field trips everywhere. I'm gonna have to go peek out front because there's somebody just like randomly talking out there. I'm Mr. Wiser on YouTube. Dang it. Didn't think I'd ever be known as that. But I see enough of them. Okay, there's one car leaving. In fact, we have some. We have a locks we lost this week, but I don't really have them, you know, ready to be lost. The problem with locks we lost this week is I'm full on is my buckets. My buckets are overflowing. Has anyone tried the quickset Lishy in a Wiser? Yes. And it doesn't. I honestly don't like the quickset. The only Lishy I like is the SC1. Literally, I don't like the quickset. I've got another 10-minute video holding me sitting there, and I swore a long time ago that I wasn't going to do Lishy videos, like just picking Lishys for like, you know. But as always, if I have to do it in a video, that's part of it. But I've got another video holding where I picked with a Lishy for freaking 8 minutes. And in fact, yesterday in that video, I picked with a Lishy. Not to spoil that video, but I picked with the Lishy for a Schlage. The problem was, it was a Schlage from 1950 that hadn't been used since probably 1950. It was one of the old aluminum body, Novo, cool little design style. And even the SC1 Lishy was like, which are usually lovely with A series, but the Lishy just laughed at it. So it's like, the whole time I was sitting there going, I could have taken this apart the A series way, you know, my A series where I do it quick, you know, challenge speed myself, taking it apart and putting it back together, which was actually a thing back in the day. I heard from like Aloha conventions or whatever, is who could contest to see who could tear down an A and rebuild it and make keys for it. So that was the inspiration behind the speed run things. But the whole time I'm sitting there trying to get this Lishy to work on this lock from the 50s that hadn't been used since the 50s, I was like, screw this. I could have taken this thing apart like 8 minutes ago. The 9100 mailbox. I've never had a problem raking a 9100. Ever. Raking it for 5 seconds. I don't know if I'm just extremely gifted with C9100s, but I've literally never had any problem doing that. So to each his own. And they were great for some stuff, but some stuff not so much. The Milwaukee drill bit Lishy works every time. Not great though. Such a pain in the ass. If I did mornings with the phone non-stop, man, he's a dick. Got your booster. Ooh, I don't think I'm going to get the booster. I think I'm good with just the two. The master lock. The only reason that's literally the only reason I'd get a master lock Lishy is for the decoding. But we really don't. If somebody brings in a lock and asks to make a key for it, if it's one, you never know if that guy picked up that lock off of a area that had 100 more on it, and you decode it and give them the key that fits it, and it, you know, I don't know. We're pretty ticky about making keys for just random padlocks that show up here. It stinks at decoding. Yeah, and that may be why I've never gotten it, because there's no real reason to. There's like 80 y'all in that car. It's a little clown car. I'm both glad you tripped on the curb and glad you hit your car on the curb. That's being mean. Bad, Jason. 95 Jeep Grand Cherokees. Oh God, those things with those, what was it, the Torx thing in the side with the black plastic. Oh my God, I hated those. That was right before that was the infamous Dodge period of time when they had that effing 94, the wide groove on a few of the Voyagers. It was right during that time that was just so messed up in that automotive world. I remember that. Came booster until mid-December. Oh, you wanted to make keys on them? We just sell new on those. Sell more mailbox locks. HKS. You're talking about the Jeep ignitions from those? Yes. Emails from the area, the worst item to pick a master is a Lishy. That is, yeah. Point to carry for auto. Depends on how far in the auto you want to go. That 93, the 155. Yeah, you know it. 93 Voyager. 93. It was 93 and 94, I think, or 92 and 93. It was only like 2 years before they were like, what did we do there? God, I hated those because when I did auto, that was an everyday thing. Mailbox really need to be a replacement thing, and that's why I've kind of not dissed, but like not even going to worry about the Lishy because, in my humble opinion, I am HO. In my humble opinion, if keys are lost and they need to be switched because the former tenant could come back and open it right up. So that kind of goes right along with like safe deposit box replacing. Not on the same level, but you know, something instead of making keys for it, you just switch it out. Now, if you have multiple to do, like Locksmith did in his video, now feasibly you can take them all off, shuffle them around, shake them up in a bag, make keys for them all, put them all back, and you more than likely are not putting the same one back in. So that I could see it being used there too. But in my case, we normally have 12 to 15 at a time anyway. If I had to go do banks of them, I'd just order a box of them. Rake, slap out, rake, slap out, rake out, slap out. So, I don't know. That's just me. I'd rather spend my money on other stuff. But they're not easy to drill, I might add. They're a little touchy. Drilling is not that much fun with those things. They're not. You got to pry the face cap off first. With the clipper. I love that little clipper. Car door locks, removing car door locks. I'll tell you, there's nothing more Band-Aid inducing than having to pull door panels. Yeah, you swerve. That's right. You come in and you swerve out of here. I remember the days of scratched up arms all in this area, right? Because the lock is only, this far away, and you get that, whatchamacallit, the sheet metal arm right here from trying to reach your arm in and pull a clip off and just F's up your arms. Yeah, those of you who know, you know. They only use Lishy to open cars when I open them. That was one of those things I was going to talk about. One day, I was going to do a video also, just telling everybody my ideas, and maybe one day they'll all come to fruition. But I will say, as a lead into this, if you still use traditional, because I was going to go over a video of how it used to be, traditional in-the-door tools, high-tech tools, paying them $300 every year per kit to update new books every single year, which most of the time we'd skip a couple of years, but you were always worried about missing that newest, coolest bent piece of tool to go in and manipulate the little linkage. So one day, you know, that was kind of one of those videos I was thinking about doing. But to just boil everything down to that, one of my biggest pet peeves that I see when I see people opening cars on videos is them taking their effing tools and throwing it down on top of the car. Like, they get their long reach tool and they're like, clank, clank, and then they throw their phone up on the car, and then their keys, and then their screwdriver and their hammer. The car is not your desk, people. I actually got really mad at an employee back when we had employees. Because he called me out and he was like, I can't get this one open, I need help. And I'm always like, oh God. And I get out there and he's got my high-tech tools spread all over the hood of the person's car. And we're talking all metal tools. And I was like, first off, get that shit off the car right now. And and that's always been, I will, even though my long reach tool, when I need to use it, is rubber coated, I'll lay it on the ground, put my thing in, and you can bend over, people. So if you're out there and you think about plopping your shit on top of the people's cars, just don't do that. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. Drives me up the wall. Their car is not your desk. Anyway, it was a little bit of a rant there. I don't know how that came about.
Oh, Gina mentioned walking
Look, you can get your dues.
But the old high-tech tools update. Practice with Lishy by locking cars, not unlocking them. I wish there was that was quick, universal way to know which way to turn it. Left or right, left or right. Invariably, whichever direction you pick. You know, most of the time it's one way. Sometimes on other cars it's the other way. And you pick it. And what if it takes a long time to lishy and you gotta get it back? I don't know. You don't do that for hardwood floors without a drop cloth, yeah. And they stay on the ground. That's one of the things. It's like, why would you think you can drop your metal tools on somebody's car hood? And it was like the big bundle of them. Oh, it was so hot that night. You didn't have to take every one out of the case. Well, that's like magnets and stuff like that. As long as they're protective coating, I mean, that's one thing. Throwing your toolbox up on the hood of the car. Okay, what else did we have today? The Wise Lights, we covered that. I still have a Dremel 3000 I've got to unbox one day. Dremel 3000. 3000. I was thinking about doing a cleaning up over there, but it's not worth it. It's not worth the video. I'm just gonna hang out. It's 1 o'clock. Shit. Guess that means we're done. I was not aware of that. I guess we need to go to this screen then. Oh man. I guess it's a good thing I looked at the time. Where's the saddest button of everything? I don't have a saddest button. I purposefully didn't do the saddest button. You're just sitting there talking away to y'all, and just didn't even realize that it was the saddest time of day. It's a city bus. Yep, for the rest of the day, I guess now that we're done with our Saturday morning live stream, stay tuned for another unboxing. I've got an unboxing coming up this weekend. I did do a state of the state. I don't know if I'm going to release it, but it was like a month ago. It didn't have those pens that Hop Skippity sent me. But the most important thing is we need to get the information out about November 24th. So I spent some time on the phone with these people, so I've got that video that I need to get off my phone. So invariably, since that's coming up, be prepared November 24th if you're around large areas that were built like multi-housing type stuff. They have invariably you might be busy with your under the door tool. Get your under the door tools ready, y'all. It's coming. It's coming. But in the meantime, I guess we got to disconnect. No bingo winners today or nothing. I'm going to go back over the comments while we're here. We just have just a couple of minutes left to do this. I know, it's like crap. Now I got to go do other stuff, and that other stuff means work. Oh, we'll show you this little guy. This will be another video as well. This might actually mark off a square because we didn't talk about this. We're going to have a problem with this guy, y'all. That's not the bolt. That's the spring latch for this guy. And this actually will get people a square because it is indeed an antique. Wait. However, this one's going to be an interesting one because Jason might have to break out the Dremel 3000 because this damn thing is riveted together. And there goes a piece of spring. Hold up. Where'd it go? I heard something fall. Where did it go? Something fell out of it. Okay. And the keyhole spring, this thing's shot, and I can see why. I can see why this is shot because of that. Crank, little bit, crank, snap. But I'm gonna have to grind the rivets out, so this is gonna be one of those restoration type videos. It'll be one of those mostly silent ones where I do a cool restoration video. I just getting it apart isn't that big of a deal. Getting it back together is. So keep your fingers crossed for me on that one. I'll have to be working on that next week. Looking for the spring. I know, I swear I heard something fall. And actually when I was getting this ready for the video, I shook it. When I was taking it out of the bag to show y'all, I shook it and a wide spring poked up right there, right out of the keyhole. And I was like, should I tweezer it out now? Because that means I'm going to miss it for video footage for later to see it when we finally get it open. So I'll let it fall back in there. Kind of like operation style. I had an opportunity, but you know, as soon as I did that and let it go back in there, I thought to myself, all those times where I did that and I should have capitalized on the opportunity while I had it to get it out, but I didn't. Was it a mistake, Jason? Who knows? Maybe one day we'll know. Maybe one day I'll do a video on it. But in the meantime, we got to lower this volume just a little bit because it is that time of the day to lock force disassemble. But I appreciate everybody for being here. As always, it has been a great day for me. As always, whenever y'all are around, it's a great day for me to have y'all here in the shop with me for just a couple of hours. Hey, what you got your lights on for? What you got your blue lights on for, bruh? Hey, you had enough blue lights last night. I'm all blue lit out. But anyway, puppies. There's been a lot of puppies walking by today, but I hadn't seen. I was hoping to see Charlie Brown last night, y'all. Y'all remember Charlie Brown? They come to events because they actually are partial owners in the whole theater thing up here. So they should have been up here, and Kim and I were so hoping to be able to see Charlie Brown last night or the night before, and we didn't get to see him. I want to see Charlie Brown. I hadn't seen him in forever. But anyway, I hope y'all have a great weekend. I'm going to be up on a ladder, so wish me luck. Keep your fingers crossed for me being on a ladder, switching out and getting my new floodlight up, and I'll try to video it as well. Jason, note yourself. Bring home your Bring home your electrical bag. I've already told Alexa, and I've already told Siri over there, and everybody. I've told everybody. I've told all my robot companions to remind me to bring home my electrical bag so that I can put my new cam floodlight up. But in the meantime, I hope everybody else out there has a great weekend. As always, thanks for joining in.